Hey, pardon me, sir. I think you have the wrong car. What are we doing here? What the hell is going on?
I was sent to get you for a reason.
Open the door! No!
There's a flower on the pillows, a flower in the bathroom, like we're important.
The only chance we have is if all three of us go crazy on this guy.
Who is that? Maybe she can help us.
We're here! We're in here!
Don't worry. He's not allowed to touch you. He knows what you're here for. He listens to me. My name's Hedwig.
How old are you?
9.
I've never seen a case like this before. 23 identities live in Kevin's body.
Who are you? Help me get out of here, Hedwig.
You trying to trick me? I'll tell on you.
Aren't you the clever one?
An individual with multiple personalities can change their body chemistry with their thoughts.
Someone's coming for you.
Who's coming?
The beast.
There's a man here. He abducted us and he's going to kill me. We're meant for something. Something horrible.
The world will understand now. The beast is real.
He's done awful things to people, and he'll do awful things to you.
Hi, I know you think it too. I'm thinking it too. We all think of it. Okay, so Split. Split is an American movie, which is a psychological horror thriller movie, written and directed by M. Night Shyamalan. Okay, the film star James McAvoy, Anya Taylor-Joy, Betty Buckley, and Helen Richardson. Okay, the synopsis of the movie is, the movie actually is about 3 girls had been kidnapped by one man with a diagnosed 23 distinct different personalities, stars by James McAvoy. They must to escape before the apparent emergence of new frightful 24th personality, which is the Beast. Okay, so for the movie review is that there is 3 things that I want to highlight from this movie. Okay, the first one is the mental illness itself in Malaysia. Okay, so before that, for the definitions, mental illness is a wide range of mental health conditions or disorder that will affect our moods, thinking, and behaviors. For example of mental illness, firstly is depression, second anxiety disorder, third schizophrenia, fourth is eating disorder, and lastly addictive behavior. Okay, for your information, mental illness is expected to be the second biggest health problem affecting Malaysians after heart disease by 2020. Every 3 to 10 adults aged 10 years and above have some sort of mental problem. The prevalence of mental health problem among adults is increasing from 10.7% in 1996 to 11.2% in 2006 and to 29.2% in 2015. This resulted 300 registered psychiatrists registered in the public and private sector. The ratio of psychiatrists to the Malaysian population is about 1 to 200,000 people. Okay, for the second things that I want to highlight, to what extent mental illness can affect our daily life. Okay, mental illness could lead to a murder, which when mental illness person is not sound-minded because their action is not done according to their intention. Most of them done the murder because they are heard someone voice telling them to kill, but in the end there is no one telling them to kill. It is only a hallucination. It refers to the main character of the movie, stars by James McAvoy, which is in the end the main character had been committed to a murder. This is because the main character had killed three girls including the psychiatrist in the story. This is because the main character illness is become more serious than ever and lead to uncontrolled behavior. It also related to the current cases in Malaysia. In 2016, there is a man had killed his grandmother by cutting off his head and put it in front of the house. The action is done because the person is not sound-minded. The person is diagnosed by a mental illness problem. Okay, so for the last part is the thing that I want to further analyze is about can mentally challenged people can be charged or judged against civil law. Okay, as the law states that a person who is not unsound mind should not be verdicted and judged to a similar circumstances of that of a mentally sound person. The reason is probably due to two main factors. Firstly, the mentally ill persons may be in state of where he is not aware of his action. His own judgment of what is right or what is wrong may be impaired, and thus his accountability for his own action should be taken into question. Secondly, due to his impact of mental capability, he may not realize or have the actual intention to commit the crime. So, to answer the question of is a mentally challenged individual able to convicted and trial against civil law? In my opinion, it depends. If the person is deemed to be mentally stable at the time or while committing the crime, then yes, he should be convicted as the same person. But if he is proven that he is unsound mind and is unaware of his action at the time of the crime, then extra circumstances have to be considered and the person will have to be placed in a mental institute to liability before being released in society.